Hello everybody, welcome to a cast of two interesting people. We've got isurusCookin, I'm assuming he's interesting. Yeah, I don't really know who he is, but he's going to be the red tear in the top left, going up against PZ.yungprince, previously known as tQorGETSLAMT, previously also known as CVG, tQorGS. He is going to be the blue tear in the bottom right, who's actually a random player, GM random player for basically almost every season, I think. I don't think he's ever been not in GM that it's been out. I don't really know. All I know is that he's one of the most scary people you can possibly go up against because he can pretty much do everything. He's now sponsored by PZ, which is actually a really cool. They're actually really cool arcade. They're like the biggest anime arcade in Houston. They actually host their annual really large like car show. I mean, it's a really interesting thing to have an anime arcade that hosts a car show, but they're also one of the big sponsors of Quantic Gaming, which is also a really big deal. So it's kind of interesting to have that dynamic going on for an arcade that then sponsors esports. I think it's awesome, and they're also fully sponsoring yungprince, who is going to be the random Terran player in this game. GM, scary. You know the drill. His main race is actually Zerg, but his Terran can be quite scary as well. And so right now, this isurusCookin guy's got his work cut out for him, because I've seen yungprince do some very cool things on this map in TBT in particular. The first thing that comes to mind is a while ago he played against LZ Gamer when he was still playing Terran, and he ended up beating LZ Gamer on this map by first splitting this area in half with a siege tank line, and then producing just 4 starports, all with tech labs on them, and just getting battle cruisers, just continuously producing battle cruisers, and he ended up winning. Yamato cannon and all that, used Yamato to take out the Vikings, because they one-shot the Vikings, obviously, and the arranging of the Vikings against the battle cruisers makes it necessary to have the Yamato to be able to not be kited, and actually be able to continuously attack. And so Slamt played that whole thing perfectly, and he also, I believe, just skipped a Marine. No, he got one Marine out, so I'm not paying attention. We have this one Marine out here on the ramp, so that's going to be causing Slamt to get out the tech lab next. Probably get a Reaper and go for a Reaper expand. That's one of the more standard things you can possibly do. So Cookin over here is going to end up taking some shots with the Marine, who's actually going to be a micro. The SCV should probably still get into the base. Will he? One more shot, and oh, that's unfortunate. And we do see Slam getting that Reaper. And so this SCV will get the scout, but doesn't quite know if it's going to be a Marauder or a Reaper. It might be safe to assume the Reaper, but we'll see if that's what Cookin is going to go ahead and prepare for. Although what Cookin has gone for is actually a gasless expand, as he's gotten this down. He's only just now at double gassing, so he's probably going to try and get out some form of factory play, most likely that, and then possibly a starport afterwards, or going for like a reactor Hellion, or going for a weird mesh of the two and going for like a Hellion drop. There's so many possibilities in TBT for what you can do off of this type of expansion play. Oh, we actually have a second Rax. Alright, that's not what I was expecting. I was just going on about factories and all that, but looks like we already have a double Rax, which means we may go ahead and see a now factory, because he's about to have enough for the factory. I don't know what else he'd be waiting for. It is going to be a factory. Alright, so it's a little bit of a weird, just starting with a double barracks before the factory. I'm kind of curious what he's going to follow that up with, but we do see Slamt is expanding himself over there, as right now he's adding on 2 more racks, so he'd be pretty standard there. Second gas, and his factory is now down, not too far behind the factory of Cookin, which is kind of interesting. It's about a 16-17 second difference between the two. But right now, Slamt is getting combat shield before getting the stim, which is good because I think it makes the Marines take an additional shot from Banshees in order to die. And that would be very important if Cookin was going for that. He could still be going. We've never seen him be able to have enough for a starport right after the factory, and he does put that down. Tech Lab? Yeah, Tech Lab. So he could easily be seeing a Banshee opener actually from Cookin, which is very, very standard. And I'm kind of curious as to why he's going for a Banshee opener after getting the double racks and then the factory. If he's going for Banshee, I would expect him to go for the barracks, then the factory, then the starport, and then maybe adding on another racks or something, but that's not what he's doing. Slip now has his command center up. The worker count is actually in favor of Cookin, which makes sense. He had the earlier expansion. It's not too much of a difference. It's 29 or now probably about 30 to 20 A little over 30, but we did the double reactor now done for SLAMT. He's going to get so many Marines out. He's also starting to research the stim. He's already got combat shield, which is going to be a very, very good thing. There's actually even tanks in siege mode and a medevac. So Cookin is making me look like a fool because he did none of the more common things that I would have expected. He's just straight going for a lot of Marines and tanks along with the medevac. So he may go for some kind of drop, some kind of delay tactic against Young Prince. Who's just getting a lot of Marines, but that's not even close number of Marines down here. And Cookin, he doesn't have combat shield, but he's got the medevac to heal, so that'd be a little bit interesting to see the fewer counts of combat shield versus the healed more count of non-combat shield. There's enough that the DPS will definitely allow him to win, but we actually are having a SLAM's Reaper coming out now. I don't think it hasn't done anything quite yet. Do a tank here waiting for that Reaper though, and that Reaper cannot engage that tank. No hope at all. As right now we're going to see this Marine maybe get a shot off to in the Reaper. The Reaper's going for the Watchtower. Yeah, there we see the shots take slams. There you go. But the Reaper almost actually died to nothing. Wow, that's very, very interesting. But now you're having all of these Marines having this Reaper needs to get out. Slant, you should really be looking at the minimap right now because they have it. There we go. There we go. And I'm actually trying to hook around and come over here, but where's that tank go? Tank's actually being pushed to the front. Following these two tanks, well, some weird Q things actually made him go to both of them. But they're now in attack move, heading down here. SLAM's actually retreating with his Reaper. He does have a nice count of Marines, but the stim, oh, it's about to complete. Oh, SLAMT, you need another like 12 seconds before you have stim. And you gotta pull back. Oh, he can't even retreat into his base now because he just took out a lot of shots on that health. Oh my god, he's about to have stim though. It's so close. There we go. Stim Mule's going across the screen and complete. Oh my god, but Cookin has got 3 tanks here. SLAMT cannot engage these guys head on. Not unless he does have a nice sandwich actually prepared. He's got a lot of Marines. Is he going pure Marine TVT? Because I have not seen that happen for a very long time. I know Poke Bunny, DDE, those guys were messing around with this style for a while, but now we're going to see Stim running in full surround. We had to have, oh, that's a perfect surround from SLAMT. He's going to be able to take out that tank, the medevac, and all those Marines. Nice engagement, very nice engagement. Or Young Prince, not SLAMT. Young Prince is doing a great engagement there to actually completely decimate that army, and that is a lot of gas that was just lost. Look at the units lost tab. As you can see, SLAMT did lose a fair amount of stuff, but it was all... Oh, we're going away. Okay, well, SLAMT's going to go ahead and move around there. That is an embarrassing mistake. I must have clicked that accidentally. But yeah, SLAMT's going for this. The eBays are going down. Double eBay, very good. The upgrades are there. SLAMT had the 1-1. I hope that was not going on for too long. Thanks for Renegade in the chat. I see him, but I try not to talk to people while I actually do a cast that's going up on YouTube. But he gets a special shout out for that one. And now we're having all of that's going down. Actually, if they can take down an eBay, that'd be big, but we're having all these Marines coming in here. They have stim, no combat shield though, but there's so many of them, they should be targeting down that medevac because there's no way it's going to be able to... There we go. Now it's going to go ahead and die. So SLAMT does not really... doesn't really... Oh, God, I hope that mic was not off for too long. But we are watching the 2-2 being researched by Cookin. as he's running around. Um, And the Marine is now here. So this Marine's going to go ahead and run away. I think it did stim to get away from this. He's actually drawing his entire army completely out of position to deal with that, which is very, very nice. Now we're watching Slant move in. Oh, he's getting tanks of his own now. Alright, so he's now switching to more traditional tank stuff. And look at all those reactors. He's going to get so much production out of this. He is behind the food count, though, by about 30 plus. When the tank count, he is very far down in. Cookin now has his third. Slam's got a PF at his third, so the economic advantage is definitely in favor of Cookin right now. It's 77 SCV to Slam 61. Ouch. That hurts. That is unfortunate. It's Young Prince. I gotta keep saying Young Prince. That's his new name. Young Prince, not Slammed. Yeah. Alright. This is the most annoying thing about this new headset. Is that I can accidentally click that thing. Alright, so now tanks are out. We're moving along here as Cookin's got his entire army ready to flank. Oh, Slammed. He's not sieged up or anything. There he goes. Now he's sieging up, but he's only got one tank there right now. He's going to lose his entire... Unless he can get those Marines directly next to those tanks. He's got to try to get that better position or he can lift off. Actually, he's just going to die. Young Prince just got wrecked. Oh, he's trying to be sneaky and move over here to try and probably do like a big drop over there, take down those turrets, and then have a free raid into attacking into Cookin's main base. But Slam's getting a fourth base, which is very risky right now because he could just lose this to an attack by Cookin right now. Wow. So we have this tank count is so bad for Slammed right now. One Young Prince. Now we have all of these guys moving in here. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, stop dwelling on the failure. But we do have an orbital commander PF about to be made down there. But it's not going to probably should be lifted off actually as these Marines are moving in there. Slam may just go ahead and end up losing this. Right now, Cookin is sitting at 2-1. Slam's Marines do have 2-2 upgrades, and they are actually getting the +3 attack while Cookin is just now working on the +2 armor. He hasn't started his +3 attack at all yet. He is getting down another command center, and apparently this turret was stopped being built. Is it cancelled, or did you suffer a drop? Because I did not see that on the minimap. Which is something that I really do need to go ahead and watch a little bit more of when I cast. Just when I'm tired, I feel at that. I think I'm also getting sick too, which is definitely hurting things. I could blame that for the mic fiasco. Who knows. Now, so let's go ahead and move around over there. He's now expanding over here to the top right because he lost this one down here. He does have a nice sensor tower placement. You can see he'll be able to see any of those guys down there. He's also scanning at this point in time to look at this entire army, holding the middle of the map incredibly well. As also Cookin's going to be expanding himself at the moment. Cookin is also getting his +3/+3. That's unfortunate for Slammed. Slam's getting his +3/+3, but that is not exactly much of a lead for Slammed in terms of that. But now we're having all these Marines. Oh, Slammed, are you on? Oh, Slammed was on move. He wasn't on attack move. He could have just killed a few of those guys. Oh, that would have been nice. But he has, however, macroed incredibly well and is now maxed. But look at the bank. Okay, Cookin could add a good solid like 10 racks right now and just remax with Marines instantaneously. I mean, he already has a good solid 6 barracks over here in his main, 5 of them with reactors, 1 with a tech lab. I don't see any other places down there that he can actually use, but he's got so many resources. Says now he hasn't utilized that base quite yet. He is, however, now... He's going to have 3-3 fast. If he can hit the time, that'll help him out a lot. But his tanks don't have any upgrades. He's actually just now getting the +1 weapons. While if you look at Cookin, he's getting his +2. He's got his +2 with the nice blue outline versus the green tinge of the +1. Alright. I kind of like the fact that there are different icons for all of these attackers. You have this being the no attack upgrades. You have this being the +1, that being the +2, and you can look at the +3 in a second once they actually start researching it. But there's the orbital command. We're about to have a big drop down here. Oh, that's bad for Slam. Once again, getting his base denied, and ooh, that turret's gonna go down before it can take down a medevac. That's unfortunate. But ooh, this medevac may go down. Yes, it does. Nice turret. And Slam's now trying to fly away. He might... Oh, wow, he got away, and he's not burning down either. That's a very nice save by Young Prince. Very nice save by Young Prince. Oh my god, I feel like I'm casting Major right now with the 6-Jacks Terror, 6-Jacks Major, Root Kitty, the Check 6 Mystic or something that it is now, and the Ghosty Terran, and all of his crazy things. Nyavni, I think that was him also, or Nunji. I know, Nyavni is actually a person. Nunji is another one of his names. God, the Terrans and the names. Ugh, it's so many. And Slant is trying to... Oh, he had 3 starports down here too. Those are all going to get killed. That hurts. Maybe these SCVs will be saved. That would be nice if we do that. But he's actually attacking down here. He's taking down this base, and those SCVs are all falling down. This base is now gone. We have Slant here with a siege tank down there. I'm just talking about random stuff, and there's a lot of things happening on the map. That's going down. So Slant is doing some nice army movements right now, trying to deal with this. We have this PF over here. Move down here. Oh no, this medevac is going to take a lot of shots. Sam's now retreating. He may start repairing this on from this side, but ooh, actually he can still get hit. That's unfortunate. The range is really, really good. Now Sam's moving in, but he's actually in range on all that. He's gonna go ahead and just go for a bust. Not okay. Now he's siege on the tanks. He's gonna be able to get the splash damage on those Marines. They're going down. Cookin is losing a lot of stuff. All of a sudden, we're watching Slant being ahead in bases, army, everything. He was able to quickly take out this base. This base is gone. I don't know if that base was ever even up, but that base is gone. This base is gone. We're having all of a sudden Cookin being reduced to 2 bases, but he has so many resources. He can easily just rebuild and remax as if he had that kind of income. As all of these Marines are still down there. Look at that. They are 3-3, 3-3 for those Marines right now. Cookin, his siege tankers are +2. He's actually getting the +3. You have a red tinge now. On top of all that, Sam's getting his +2 weapons attack for his vehicle. So he's behind in those upgrades, which is unfortunate, but he's got a very nice scan. Once again, on this army, you can easily see those Marines as they were retreating in range of the sensor tower. So now we have a huge amount of tanks coming down here for Slant. This is a very scary force. He's also retaking this base using the main OC. Yes, using the main OC. Even when he still has a couple hundred gas left in there. He's actually still has 1 guy in there, technically. He's going to be able to mule down there. And Cookin is getting the siege first. He's going to take the shots. That tank could fall, which he will. Will this one go down? Looks like he will. So Cookin's going to be able to trade a few units. He also got these tanks down there. Sam's now coming up the top to go ahead and get the shots off. This is a huge spread of army. But it looks like Cookin has got the better angle to continue pressing. He's being the aggressor against this thing. He's outside of the turret range too, so if we look at his vision, he's able to see all this. Slant, however, is just now going to get the exit. This is going to go ahead and scan, but we're watching he's being forced to retreat, unfortunately for him. But we are watching as Cookin's getting another base. He actually hasn't lifted off his main OC, which is something he could do. He's going to go ahead and expand over to here. These rocks are going down, or both have been killed already, so he can easily move in and go ahead and hit either player. Actually move in on either of these things and go ahead and put pressure or defend this. So see someone trying to take advantage of that. He does have PF coming down here as well as turrets. But with this area open, tanks here may some kind of medevac or scan for the vision, and then Slant will go ahead and lose those turrets, and then we can easily just move in for a big drop. But Cookin is once again higher in the food count than Slant right now, as we're watching all these guys moving in. Slant does have his OC landed, so can continue going for this. His +2 for his vehicles is about to complete, but the +3 for Cookin is about to complete as well. Cookin even has an armor upgrade. Wow, look at all these Marines. Oh, Cookin wants to drop over here. He wants to, but oh, Slant. Wow, he's literally got 8 fully loaded medevacs that he's going to be running down here directly into Cookin's entire army. That is not a good, that's not a good place to go ahead and attack. So instead he's going to go ahead and move around directly to these turrets. He's going to scan, see that those are there. And now we're seeing Cookin trying to also go ahead and do a drop. But, oh, if this turret gets the kill, he does not. Oh, that's lucky for Slant. The +3 vehicles already, attack upgrades already done there. Even the +2 armor, I don't know where that second armor is there, but now Slant's doing a nice bit of damage against the upgrade abilities that don't actually matter. But we're seeing Cookin losing a lot of his Marines, going in peaceful, but there's the full surround down there. Now Slant may lose his entire army. Oh my god, he's still loaded up. He hasn't even dumped all of his units for the medevacs. He needs to go ahead and retreat there. We see Cookin also oh no, Cookin's medevacs are loaded? I can't even tell. There's just medevacs everywhere that aren't loaded. Those are Cookin's. Yep, those are Cookin's. Hey, Slam gonna win? What? Slam just, or Young Prince just won that drop battle thing. Wow. Looks like Cookin moving in piecemeals actually allows Slam to go ahead and cause, oh my god, the death to the medevacs. This is when you start thinking people should actually invest in the ship armor upgrades for these drops, because Slam took some heavy losses there. I mean, he's still somehow ahead in the food count. He's now the one with the bang. Cookin is expanding over here. We're seeing Slam actually moving in to go ahead and hit this base. He's now attacking this OC. That's going to go down. That's no way that's going to get repaired. Watching mules, I think, oh, new mules too being taken out. And now we're seeing Prince be able to move in and just decimate those people. Oh, that tank gets a kill. And that turret gets a kill. This turret may also get a kill, actually. It looks like it will. There we go. That turret takes down that medevac. Now we're watching Cookin try and move in, but he's so low on health. The tank splash. Oh my god, the tanks. What is going on? Prince is beasting this game. Absolutely beasting it. He's now been able to take another base. And he's now got his right side of the map, except for this base down here. You see, Cookin doesn't have either of those bases down there. He's going to go ahead and decimate this, even with the SCV out there. I want the SCV to get the kill. And if an SCV could get a kill on a full command center, that would just be amazingly cool. But now Slam's got all of these Marines and tanks here. He's got a lead in just about everything. You see, he's got twice the SV count. He just donates a free tank to Cookin. I mean, he kind of feels bad that he has a 50 food lead count, so why not give him a free unit? But you are seeing Cookin with a very interesting tank placement over there. It's just, wow, that's actually perfect tank range in terms of the vision of the watchtower. But now we're seeing Slam going to move in, go for the complete bust of this middle. Very risky, but he may just get. He's got a good spread of Marines taking a lot of the damage. And now we're watching as these tanks are getting picked off. If Slam can just, there we go, he gets that shot off. But now we're having the Marines going to move in and start trying to break this off. But there's Slam's Marines also going to go ahead and start trying to decimate this area. Looks like he will be able to. Yes, he being Cookin to be able to go ahead and break that. And now watching the food count go even closer, but with the SV count being what it is, Prince is behind in the army. But hey, he uses macro. He's just getting a lot more stuff. 2 tanks and a bunch of Marines are in production, while there's just 6 Marines coming in for Cookin at a time. He's not even able to produce off of these reactored racks anymore, really. He's so low on money. Slam's got, yeah, both these players have so much gas. I'd almost expect Ravens to start coming in. I also think Slam wanted to get Battlecruisers because he did have those 3 starports over there earlier that did get taken out. It's a very Prince type of thing to do, to go ahead and try and get those things down. But now Slam, he is pushing in. Looks like he wants to go ahead and just try and get a good angle attack, trying to move in and probably bust this one siege tank and how it's going in. We are seeing this base being taken now. Slam's looking to go ahead and start going for it. There it is. He's unsieged on the tanks to actually kill off the other tank faster. Now he's going to try and retreat, get them sieged up. He's going to force the retreat by Cookin. Going to lose a few Marines. Nice tank splash. Good siege timing there. So Cookin's going to lose this. Right now, Prince is at 150 food, and now we're going to see this base being taken by Slammed or Prince. I keep saying both names. I feel horrible about that. Now he's got 40 food lead. The worker counts are more even now. Cookin's been forced to actually reinvest those. If we look at the spending, we see economy. So much more has been spent by Cookin right now to try and get up his economy, but he's still behind in it, which is unfortunate, but that investment is hurting him a lot. So he's been able to actually use his money for more technology and army, which is helping him a lot. He was behind earlier on, but now he's really, really coming back into this. Now he's getting him attacking with a nice engagement over here. Cookin does have a tank over there trying to siege up, will not be able to. This one won't even get shot off, just dies instead of that. And now we're watching as Cookin's going to go ahead and continue losing tanks, which he cannot afford to. Prince is really taking control of this game quite well. Wow, he's actually just decimating. Very, very nice army movements down here. This base is now vulnerable, and Sam's going to go for it. I don't think there's anything that Cookin can do to really be able to save us. He's going to try and repair it and fly off, which is working. And Sam's going to go ahead and ignore that now, and this base is now up. And we see mules actually being dropped on it too as well, but all these guys are pushing in. Cookin is seriously in trouble right now as Prince is moving along quite nicely. Can easily move in. He's got a nice container route. Can easily separate some of his army and take down this. He's controlling this area with siege tanks in perfect range to as just units pop down from the ramp. They'll just get decimated. No way they can move down efficiently, and Sam's going to be able to completely kill off this area. Look at this one SCV. Get a kill, SCV! Oh, I want the SCV to get a kill. Now we're just watching this Cookin's being forced to just lift off that OC. This one SCV is still there, but now we're watching Cookin go for the bust. Slam's army was just completely decimated down there, but he's got his reinforcements. They're the push in. Stim is sieging up his tank, but it's 1 tank versus 4. The Marine count's in his favor. That might be enough to give him the spread and everything that he needs to take down the tanks. Nope, it will not actually. However, he does still have his medevacs that are all about to die. They are in the red, deep orange, all that. So just watch as they die. They died. They just died. Unfortunate for them. I'm sure the pilots do not appreciate their death. But now we've got all these SCVs running around. These gases are now depleted. These are depleted. There's actually a tank still here from that one drop. That would have helped Cookin in some of those engagements a lot. But now we're going to watch these going to move in and try and take down Slam's base down here. But right now we're watching Slam. He might be able to save this. He's going to need to repair. He's going to save his SCVs, I guess. He's going to save the SCVs, sacrifice the orbital command. He does have a huge SCV lead count. We're watching as Cookin's going to move down here. He's going to be able to get this base. And look at the workers killed. Wow, Young Prince has killed 83. That is insane. Absolutely insane. So you have all this blue mass of Marines running around as these Marines are going to die. That is unfortunate for Cookin. He does have his base now back up again. Using the mule is going to get the mining down as right now, if we take a look at the state of how this is going, we're watching as Slam's just had so many more bases for longer. He can still mine. Look at how much gas is left in this refinery. This doesn't really need gas right now. He's got so much. He's probably just using those SCVs to mine minerals. Yeah, he's distance mining down here. Could actually, how he has another oral command to put down there. He's already used his main and his natural oral command, and here are just PFs. He actually doesn't even have mules right now. He's a Terran without mules. That is just an odd statement to make. Now we're watching him be able to move around and take down more mules, take down these SCVs and everything. And that's going to be unfortunate. Cookin right now is repairing this oral command. It's now fully repaired. This one's also been forced to go away as these Marines are running around. Now we're watching as Slam's once again attacking this army down here. The siege tanks were not siege. He's spreading his Marines. He's going to be able to take down all these tanks. He's got his own 2 tanks down here to help us more of that DPS, but he is destroying this game. Look at the income. It's now down to 0 for Cookin. He's not being able to produce a single thing. Slam, on the other hand, is actually expanding over here because he's got the money to build a command center. Watching as this aura command is just sitting over there. Young Prince is now to reduce Cookin to 32 food. Looks like he'll be able to take this game in crazy fashion. Wow. Oh, there's no +3 vehicle plating for Cookin. Now, Slam, though, has got his +2, and that is it. No +3 for him, but that is GG. And that is a GG indeed. Very well done by Slam. That was a very nice game. I mean, crazy good army movements, and he was behind in the early game and just came back so thoroughly, just going for multiple attacks, multiple drops, engaging in and doing incredibly well, and ends up taking out isurusCookin in a crazy cool TVT, showing why Young Prince, who needs to stick with the name so I can keep it straight, can actually move around, and Cookin was able to try and he lost 3 bases in the span of about 30 seconds. And that one move by Young Prince was crazy good, so really well done by him. And I've got one more game of his that I'm going to cast, so stick around for that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do as he plays Zerg for the next one.